Ja Morant is suspended indefinitely from the league. Latest player or the only other player to ever be suspended indefinitely besides Karl Malone in 1987. Michael Jordan got suspended too, but they're going to say that he retired. That was the year he got suspended. Go look that up. So, but he was the face of the NBA. We'll talk about that later though. But anyway, what else you want to talk about today?
Shit. Well, look, basketball's here. We all know that. Playoffs is around the corner. The race is real tight, and golf is back. So I want to, a couple things about that. We've been slowing down on posting. Well, me posting up on my winnings on basketball because golf is back, and I try to pay attention throughout the week. That we'll get into that, like you said. Look, Kitty.
This is the Smoke Session, and I'm Blaze Stack Up.
I'm Mills.
And it's the podcast where we talk about sports, crypto, music, anything.
Hey, yo, Blaze, let's get into it.
A couple weeks or maybe even a month. Let the Super Bowl settle in with people. I know a lot of people was mad about that. And
yeah, that was the last one we did, the Super Bowl one, right?
Yeah.
Well, we probably dropped that. We
might not.
Yeah, I think it was just the Super Bowl. You're right.
Yeah. He was getting it in, talking about that and whatnot. But I picked Patty to win. Once again, no offense to the Eagles fans, no disrespect, but
nah, you called it.
I got paid, so I'm happy. So it is what it is. If y'all got your bread right, that's good too.
Definitely a nice amount of player props and props you could have got off that. Hurts with the touchdowns, everything.
Yep.
But the over probably even was on there. Was it like a 60-something point game? Almost 70. So
yeah. So it was nice winnings for a lot of people.
Yes.
With basketball back, as you see, if you're paying attention to us, we winning. We doing our things. We post it up sometimes. We try to get it up there so you can see it. We won't be too much into we want to see y'all's too. We spreading the wealth. We getting y'all picks. We sent out the check to the peoples, so y'all can lock in with us on DraftKings.
We will drop the chat. We have it in both our bios and IG on top of the, of course it's in the Smoke Session bio too. Go check it. On the bottom of this video in the description we'll have a link too. So make sure y'all join that DraftKings group.
Yeah.
Put your bets
in. It helps, man. I got a lot of my boys in there. Yeah, a lot of the boys in there putting up their picks, and you might snag one, snag two from that. What you got, that's a winning ticket, baby.
Shout out to your boy Joe, man. He's been winning.
Shout out Joe too.
So I would, y'all might want to join, like Mel said, because you can copy the ticket. We ain't mad at you, right? Killer Cam. Make sure y'all see that name and get a win with us. And Mills, like he said, Patty won. He called it. So make sure you pay attention. We gonna keep letting you know. It's up to you if you want to do what you want to do. But we're not financial advisors.
Nah. We just giving you what we think.
But we're gonna get into the golf. We'll get into the playoffs. We'll probably go straight from Ja NBA playoffs and go into the golf. We just gonna get real quick with it. If you don't know, now you know. Ja Morant, face of the Memphis Grizzlies. Memphis, like you were saying earlier, is a rough and very tough and dangerous city. So they carry that aura around them. It's real dangerous out there. So if you hear that people are pulling up with 9 people on a security guard, that's what they said Ja did after getting into a fight at his crib. They said allegedly he punched the kid first at 17 years old. Punched him first. They got in a tussle. Ja beat the kid up pretty bad. Another dude jumped in it with Ja, was beating up the kid pretty bad. But after that, Ja went in the crib and grabbed a gun. That's what they're saying. Then in the police report, they're saying that Ja actually said that he was defending himself. So with that being said, I guess he's kind of agreeing that some stuff went down. So, but this all happened like a year ago or last summer or whatever. Then 5 days or whatever after that, he got into something in a parking lot with a security guard. And then the head of security where they had to call the cops. But, and I guess somebody said somebody shooting somebody's mom or something. I don't know. I heard that too. But, yeah, it was like 9 of Ja's peoples pulled up with him. I don't think there were anybody on the team, so these were just Ja's peoples. And yeah, that went down, and it was all years ago, but now, as we know, face of Memphis, now he's also about to be the face of Nike, or close to one of the faces. You know, LeBron's the face, but he's with Nike now, got his own shoe. And then he also, like 5 hours after, they said something about he got with Powerade. So now Skip and them said something, or no, Shannon said something about him moving backwards. He might have been moving backwards when he signed to Memphis and messed up. But these other allegations or whatever happened before the Nike deal and the Powerade. So I don't want to just throw that out there and say that he's moving backwards still. I don't see no new news popping up. These are old things that happened. So let's just hope no new stuff pops up, or start will leaking like, oh, this happened last week too. We just didn't say nothing. Now that we're seeing this, people will start flying out with the woodwork. So he hit me twice yesterday.
We don't want that.
So they gonna start coming out the woodworks for Ja. Girl gonna say, oh, he touched me. So
yeah, you better be careful.
You know how it is. So all I'm saying is right now we ain't hear nothing new. So he might not be moving backward. He's probably trying to get better. So that's all I'm gonna say, Ja. Just keep doing what you're now doing, and don't let us hear nothing new. Whatever happened before, handle that. Hopefully Nike works with you. You're still a great player. Suspended indefinitely, as we know. He'll have a chance to come back. Just after we see how this case turns out, you feel me? So.
Yeah, same thing happened to Alvin Kamara, remember? He had a little case, you know what I mean? Now he about to go through his little trials and all that now.
Oh,
he played the whole season though.
All right.
So we'll see what they do with Ja.
Like we know now, Kamara now, does he have like a big deal or anything?
I mean, I'm not sure.
Because I'm not knocking it, but like that's what they're saying with the thing Kyrie's going through. A lot of these Nike players are going through some stuff. Like when you get with Nike,
He got paid though. He been over to New Orleans for a while, but I don't know about sneaker deals over there is different from like, basketball sneaker deals. So, but he was the face. Like, he's definitely he was a top 5 right back.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
So, I don't know. But it's, Adrian Peterson.
Very right about that.
So,
Very right about that.
get caught up.
And what do you feel about you think Nike's gonna keep Ja?
It just depends on the outcome of that.
You're very right.
So, he better pray.
Y'all drop in the comments what y'all think. Ja gonna stay with Nike. They let Kyrie go over sharing a link of a movie that was on Amazon. So what I'll say about the African American athlete, if you sign with Nike, they are gonna be strict about how you move with Nike. A lot of y'all don't want to go to Reebok, but Allen Iverson has been with Reebok. Allen Iverson has been getting put through all types of hate, scrutiny, disrespect, slander, anything you can think of that was bad, whether him having the cornrows, looking like a gangster, chilling with gangsters, what he would wear, to the point, they want him to start wearing suits, I think, because AI and them was out there with the baggy clothes looking crazy. And the chains, and he did an album, they were coming at him, so he had a lot of things with, they might have said something about guns, domestic disputes that happened. With that being said, Reebok never dropped AI. Reebok still pushes AI's shoes still to this day. They're still signing checks that are giving him legit big Reebok checks going into his bank account. I think of a lot of people, and Reebok, hip hop likes Reebok. They were with Rick Ross, stuff like that. So maybe Reebok could be a brand that a lot of y'all might want to start, trying to rock with, get some shoes out of there. A lot of people still rock them. Shout out to Oskino Vasquez. He wears Reebok, and he makes the drip look pretty serious. So Reebok is still Reebok. We just need some good shoes, man. So get us an athlete out there. AI had Jadakiss in the Reebok commercial. You remember that one? So it's for the streets, man. Somebody fuck with Reebok.
Yeah, man.
But other than the Josh shit, anything else on that?
I hope he get through that, because that's a tough little battle he got. I mean, because when they try to grab you, they're gonna try to grab you down. So all the way down, they ain't gonna bring you down to, they gonna bring you down all the way to the ground. So hopefully you get up from that and see what happens. But yeah, I was just looking at this Ravens, but yeah, that's another day.
Getting on the NFL too a little bit. It's crazy, but besides that, I guess we'll get to the playoffs. But Melo Ball's injured. That's my guy. Made it look way worse this time. He just did a behind the back or did something, and his ankle just went out. I think he had the low top ones, all whites on. Yeah, so no ankle braces. He's definitely going to get the ankle braces that Steph Curry got, the solid ones. No way around that no more. You got to get on Melo. So the Hornets, we have no chance. Now Memphis Grizzlies without John Morant, we'll see what happens with that. Lakers, you're talking about LeBron might not be playing. We'll see what happens with that. Who do you feel like is going to pull out probably on the East and the West with all these, with the suspensions, the injuries, all the weird shit going on?
I would say it's probably going to be Boston and Milwaukee in the Eastern Conference Finals.
All right.
The West, you got to go with Golden State and I would say that's tough. I want to say the Suns on paper.
Durant looking crazy out
But,
there. He said in the debut. Yeah.
They're trying to say Jokic, he due for one.
Yeah.
The finals. So,
Yeah, you're right.
but I'm going to go with KD because I like KD. So I'm going to go with Suns and Warriors.
And what you feel about them Clippers?
Clippers. Ooh, that's a good one
let's
too.
not throw that
But
in there saying they might get a little.
I just don't think they got enough. That's all.
You're right.
They might, but they haven't played together for long, and they play like 5 games apiece with each other. So, we'll see.
No, you're right.
But that's a dangerous team too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I see that happening. And then if that happens, Warriors in Boston, Boston's gonna beat them this time.
Now your guys made it last time, right? The Mavs.
Yeah,
Without Kyrie, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, that's
see
not.
what happens when it start getting competitive. You know, I don't know. Luka's going.
I'm gonna tell you this.
How you feel? Yeah, how you? Well, yeah.
Luka gonna have to go off. You see what he did the night before was 41. He gonna have to because nobody.
Did they win that game?
No, they lost.
All right, I ain't
But
to see that.
Kyrie had 16.
Okay.
So if he would have scored at least 20, 25, we'd have been good. But
Yeah.
Luka gonna have to go off. You know what I mean? Because nobody else want to take the role. He been trying to be nice, pass the ball to Kyrie, get him the last little buzzer beater against Indiana. He missed it. So Luka been nice. Been playing like a team player. Here, Kyrie, you do your thing.
Now he's like, nah, I gotta go back to my side.
Gotta go back to my ways. Gotta go back to my ways. So he dropped 41. Play Sixers tonight. Tonight in Dallas. So we're gonna see what happens with that. He drop another 40, then that's what you gonna have to do. Because niggas ain't stepping up.
That's gonna be a crazy game in Dallas. See James Harden out there.
Yo, that's the only reason why I think Kyrie gonna step up tonight.
You know,
James Harden.
That's why I want to say James Harden. I feel like James Harden got to go into Dallas for Kyrie gonna feel like he home. And against him, you know he love going against James Harden. They got a.
He love it.
They hate each other. That shit crazy. They might not even dap each other up.
Right.
That shit gonna get real out there. What? Luka, Kyrie, Harden, Embiid, and shout out to my nigga Maxey, man. I don't like what's going on. I heard Embiid said that Maxey ain't playing like, or he playing garbage. He not playing like how he's supposed to be ever since, you know what I mean, the injury. But y'all didn't even put him in the starting 5, so. Until y'all put him in the starting 5, you will not get the same Maxey.
Nah.
Not a bench player. You can't do that to him. And just like, you know, Mill didn't mention them going to the finals, and I agree, you will not make it to the finals letting Maxey sit on that bench. I'm calling it right now, so unless y'all put him in the starting rotation or starting lineup, yeah, you can hang that up. Or bring PJ off the bench or something.
Yeah, PJ, I don't know. I don't think that's gonna work. that what he doing out there.
It's not.
I think he had 3 points or 3 rebounds and 2 points last game. Like
Oh, shit, weird.
the game before that, 8 and 16. What the hell?
What the fuck is he doing?
Shit weird. But yeah, you gonna see, man. Gonna see. Shit. What else you wanted to get into? I know golf. Like I said, with the golf shit. I take my whole weekend and I look it over pretty well. So my week don't really end with golf until Thursdays. Thursdays when golf starts. So Friday, Saturday, and maybe Sunday I might bet. You know, sometimes I don't. Been low after my few winnings, but yeah. So let's get these dubs with this basketball playoffs. I'm definitely gonna be betting. So, but let me get some golf in, get a few events in to get acclimated to who doing good and shit like that. Get me a couple of hours in golf. Post that up so y'all can get on that golf.
So make sure y'all tap in for real.
Baseball coming. You know what I mean, baseball spring training.
I'm watching. I'm seeing the Phillies out there doing what they doing. But
pay attention.
I'm
This man right here, baseball. Look, everybody got their sport. You feel me? Everybody got their sport that they don't play.
Say that.
Good at,
but they can get some money on that.
They get some money on
yeah,
that.
You're right.
Yeah,
This boy's
so-
a golf. Yeah. I ain't never seen that nigga play golf in my life. But
Look.
It's like, nah, but he will. But that's for real. But at the same time, he be hitting them golf tickets. So,
Yes, sir.
speaking of golf, I heard Tiger Woods is back and he was actually doing all right last time.
Yeah, he was at the what did he play at? I forget where he played. It might have been it was either Pebble Beach or it was probably Pebble Beach. I think I didn't. It was probably Pebble Beach, but or the Genesis. One of them Jones he played at. He did all right. I mean, but he ain't the old Tiger. So we'll see what happens with him.
You got a guy that you
This week, you know my nigga Xander there. Xander Schauffele. Shout out my boy Xander. That's my man's. Fucks with him. I mean, I usually put my money on him, but this week I didn't because this is not one of his events. I mean, but my top pick is Scotty Scheffler. I think he's gonna do well here, and we'll see what he can do. If he can bring home at least a top 5, give me some bread. So,
and what do you mean by his events? Just to break it down to them.
Events, it's a ton of them on the PGA Tour. So let's say Xander, they got courses for ball strikers, courses for people that are good at putting, on the greens and shit like that. So it's different courses that people are good at. So I look all into that course history, recent trend, how they doing, recent form, as I should say, of how they doing in these last events that they've been doing. But all the events switch up. Different par 5s and shit like that. And different ranges and shit like that. Sometimes they have some water.
So what is he more of a, would this be like a close range?
He's more of an all-around player.
Yeah.
This event they said it's going to be in Florida.
Okay.
It's called the Arnold Palmer Invitation. And it's going to be windy.
Okay.
So you need somebody that's a good ball striker to
Go
hit
against
that
it.
bitch far as it can be through the wind and all that other bullshit. So you need ball strikers and good putters.
And honestly, I was already, now that you said it, just learning what you're saying, I was thinking putters too, just because when that shit's on the ground and you're not hitting no holes on ones.
Right.
You better be putting nice out there. So
Right.
Nah, you're right.
You
So
getting it.
I
Look,
just
see, look,
make sure
right
y'all
there.
pay attention. That's what,
Look.
I want to,
We can have a school 101 one day. Y'all need to know some more about golf. Let me know. We can get it in.
yeah, man, because, y'all find out over maybe give them a week worth of episodes talking about golf and you'll be right in rotation. Make us some money with us, man.
For you also, Blaze, DraftKings got top 10s, top 20s that you could pick on too. I also do that.
All right.
So I got Scotty to come in the top 10.
Okay.
So
And
I got
that's
a
something y'all
couple
can do
people
too.
for
You don't
that.
even got to win. Just top
Right.
10, top 20. Put a nice amount of money on
Put a
there.
nice amount of money on there, though. You got to, because some of them odds is definitely crazy where they already know they're going to be in the top 10. So,
But and now that's just in the safe bet mode. You know how we do.
You know what we do.
So that's
I'm just trying to
throw
get
that out
something
there.
back.
So just something if y'all want to know. A couple safe bets to golf for the newcomers such as myself. Play with them top 10s and 20s. Not financial advice, but just telling you what we are going to do.
yes, sir.
But yeah, besides the golf, y'all got the basketball. Like I said, baseball will be here in no time.
Real quick before we do go, we ain't talking about none of this shit that been going on with the shit in the skies and the China balloons and all the other crazy shit going on.
Right.
But we need to definitely be aware. All right, just pay attention. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't gonna get into the specifics. You know what I mean? But definitely be careful what you read on the news and what you gotta fact check that because being in the military, man, I just know how we move. I know how we move and we move different. We move different. So that being said,
And just make sure y'all pay attention to what he said, because that's real. He's really been in the military. I got a few friends that's been in the military, people I know of, a lot of people I know of, but he's one of them that really been in. So this ain't just anybody talking to you. He's not going to overstate too much, as you can see, but he's going to give y'all a little hint to let you know. And it's somebody that really has experience on how they move and what they really do. So
we move
this
different.
ain't just anybody giving you, y'all think it's conspiracies or whatnot.
Nah, ain't no conspiracies.
This is real shit. And if you've been paying attention, it's been some shit going on. There's a lot of people that don't know what's been going on, and it's been some shit going on.
A lot of weird shit. We touched on a lot of things about the Ukraine, us giving them money. We talked about a lot of, bits and pieces. We ain't gonna, you know what I mean? But I just gotta pay attention. That shit don't make no sense to me.
And that war's still going on, I'm pretty sure. Russia said they ain't backing out no time soon.
Right. And then I don't know.
China and Japan is at it. I don't want to say because of China, but China's, they're in their bag. They think Japan should be a part of theirs.
Right.
A part of them. So there's a lot going on, like you said, in balloons, everything. So make sure y'all pay attention. And these balloons ain't just up here. We shooting them down. So,
Right.
And they're showing that. That's nothing. We can let that be known. They're shooting them things down. So,
my thing is this: if they shooting them down, they already made it where they needed to be, proximity wise. You feel what I'm saying? Texas, Montana, wherever it landed, they know where they can go. I'm just saying that.
Now you hear what he said with that, but yeah.
They know where they can land and they know where it could be at.
It's making it out here.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying. So,
no, you're right. You're right.
So, we gotta stay woke, you know what I mean? And when that time does come, we just gotta be prepared, that's all.
Like you said, they can do some dumb shit and send something out that I want you to blow this shit up so it can spread something.
Yeah, spread something, exactly.
But like he said, it can, where it can go. So he can send it to Texas now. They can send it to these places and the balloon's gonna get there. Then we'll see it, watch it, call a little meeting. Should we shoot it down? It's already been out here. Boom, shoot it down. Now some shit happened. So y'all just be aware, pay attention. Don't have to learn everything on Facebook when everybody else finds out when it's trending. Make sure you're ahead of the game.
Don't be that one.
ASAP,
Go outside. What the fuck is that? Damn. Yes. Told your ass, stay your ass aside. But that's why we've been inside, a couple years, you feel me? So we don't know what threats was made. You feel what I'm saying, Blizzy?
There's a lot of, and then going into that, they've been talking about the AI stuff. I seen somebody share a status, and they said, so we just going to not talk about the AI. I'm into the AI. The only reason I'm into it, because I'm into crypto, So I've learned about it through Elon Musk. He said it himself, that it's dangerous and we shouldn't overdo it and get into it like that. He saw it, he knows about it, but it's levels to what we need to do with it. A lot of them are trying to use it for war. You can hang that up. That's already what he's saying. But how smart these AIs are, they're also starting to get feelings. And that's the thing you don't want. They said certain AIs are being mean to scientists already. They said the creators, scientists already said that it's happening already. Whoever's creating them, they're being mean to them.
Well, look.
Watch the Megan movie. A lot of people aren't into it, but when you watch it and learn about AI first, then go watch it, it'll hit you different because that's what's going to happen.
Well, you told me they hit us with the iRobot first.
And now that's another thing. And
Willie and them showed us about it first.
they tell us signs. Now Megan's out. AI is coming in no time. They're already talking about stores taking over, automatic trucks, all that, deliveries, little robots is pulling up with the food in stores I'm hearing and giving people their food. Like, it's shit going on. R2-D2 wasn't a robot with arms and hands like the other one was. Remember, he was just on wheels. So every robot ain't gonna always look like a guy with arms. No, but robots are coming. But with that being said, now they're showing on Hulu, iRobot is up there on the front screen. They're giving you hints. They letting you know what's coming out. So just be ready for it. That's all.
Yeah, man.
And the war is the main thing. And I seen it on news where they said, they don't want to do it over here in the U.S. because how dangerous it is. But we got to do it because everybody else is going to do it.
Because everybody else is doing it. See, America wants to be ahead.
We're not just going to sit here
We're going to
and
be behind.
fuck the safety of everybody else. They not going to just lose because they scared we going to get fucked up in this situation. If we got to get down like that, they just want to be ready just like everybody else.
Yeah.
So make sure y'all ready because there's something, like you said, iRobots out here. They showing all types of shit. And like iRobot, Will Smith does a scene where the robot's not supposed to have feelings. That's the whole scary part about the robots. You can't tell them what to do.
Right.
And when they get feelings, they start moving how they want to move sooner or later.
Shit crazy.
So he holds the gun to the one robot and they're not supposed to move because they don't know nothing. They're not scared. So he just gets shot in the head, boom. Holds the gun to the other robot, this nigga just takes off. Yeah, so they know that's a bad robot. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, but just like
so
Megan.
That's how you tell a bad apple?
Just like Megan, she was good. She would listen to the girl, do whatever. Mm-hmm. But she started liking the girl so much and getting feelings that when they made that girl cry, Megan got offended.
Yeah,
and started going to war for this girl. You know what I mean? So just saying.
Ready to kill.
You know what I mean? So, and they said in Japan or wherever they had 4 war robots. 3 of them they were able to disassemble them, whatever. The 4th, when they tried, they said a lot of people got killed in the lab though by these robots before disassembling them. The 4th one, just because a piece of it was still open or alive or like chilling, that motherfucker tapped into the satellite himself and was making itself stronger.
That's some
and
shit.
Smarter, downloading shit. Just like on Megan, when you watch, she was supposed to be asleep. Mm-hmm. They started talking about the girl's parents dying. She started tapping in and uploading, finding out about death on the joint herself.
Shit crazy.
I don't know how to speak about death. I don't know how to teach her this. She just started doing, death is when somebody dies. Like, what? So, make sure y'all watch, man. AIs are coming. Make sure you buy yourself some crypto if you didn't. It's down.
Down, man.
Very down. And, you're going to hand it. Like, we're going to diamond hand, but we're in it for the profit, so we're not going to lie. So, diamond handed enough and have the faith enough for it to hit a nice number where you can see, financial wealth for a long time for you and your family. Or just get enough earnings on it where you can at least, be real happy at times. Make sure you take out your profits too at times. But I want to see y'all come up big, and become rich, be wealthy. Because me and Miller are on a fucking mission. Mm-hmm. And make sure y'all tap in also on that PS5. My guy's got his 5 now. He's in the game. He's not playing. Stack Up Gamers. And we're on Warzone. We're getting in first place. Shout out to Sir Pipstick. Shout out to Guff Dope,
Mm-hmm. King Nate 24.
King Nate 24.
Max Supreme.
J-Ron, Playoff Mindset. J-Ron Stack Up, if you know him on 2K.
We got the whole squizzy out. I mean, so we can name them all. But
Murder KS. But like you said, we out here. But this guy got a great strategy, so I want y'all to learn that with us. We will be teaching y'all how to do that. We'll be on the stream. We're on Twitch, and make sure y'all follow us on Twitter at Smoke Session Podcast. That's the joint here, right?
Yeah.
Make sure I got it right because the Twitter be on,
Yeah.
Twitter tried to fuck with us. But make sure y'all follow us on Smoke Session Podcast on IG too. And follow at Mills_GG, Mills with a Z. Blaze Stack Up. And anything else we gotta say to these people?
Nah, man. Just like one.
Roll one.